Hello and welcome to today's daily reflection. I hope you have had or are having or will have a wonderful day depending on when you watch this. My name's Adam, I'm a ministry trainee here at Christ Church, and today I really wanted to reflect on Luke, specifically Luke 5 verse 12. So I'll read it out. Jesus heals a man with leprosy. While Jesus was in one of the towns, a man came along who was covered in leprosy. When he saw Jesus, he fell to his face and begged him, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." Jesus reached out his hand and touched the man. "I am willing," he said, "be clean." And immediately the leprosy left him. Honestly, I love this passage, and I could spend hours and hours thinking about it and studying it. I'm going to share some of the points I found in my own study. So you have this man who's away, cast out of society. He's having to quarantine and self-isolate himself. I thought we were the first ones to come up with this way of living where we have to keep all these measures in place to stop the spread of disease. But Jesus lived in this world too. He lived in a world where people had to self-isolate and keep social distancing measures from lepers. So I thought, to begin with, like, if Jesus can perform miracles in them times with people while there's disease going about, why can't we now? Well, we're living in this society where we have to do all these things. I don't know, I found it cool. Another point I found really cool was the leper walks over to Jesus. I found this really significant because, according to Levitical law, if a leper came within 50 paces of yourself, if you were clean, you have the legal right to start throwing stones at them to keep them away. So the person who had leprosy started to walk to Jesus. Jesus had full right, and if it's any other person, they probably would have started throwing stones at them. But no, Jesus lets him come and lets him come towards him. So already before words are even spoken, there's a grace being shown in the actions. And then he starts talking and he says, "Lord, if you're willing, you can make me clean." Now this is significant as well, because if you're a priest or a holy person in them days and you touched a leper, it was a very dirty thing to do. Like, no priest would want to touch a leper because of the impact it has on, well, A, they potentially will get leprosy, and B, the view it had, because the way they saw it was if the clean touch the unclean, the clean then become unclean. So if you were a priest and you touched a leper, your status would be affected, your future career would be affected by it also. No priest would ever go near a leper. But yet Jesus reaches out his hand and touches him, which I just find incredible because I know as well, and we know, he's the Son of God. He could have healed him from his 2 meter social distancing, or he could have healed him from the town across or across the world even, and healed this guy. But he didn't. He was countercultural, and he wasn't afraid to be associated with this person. So he touches him. So that was the first thing I wanted to reflect on. Who is there in our lives that we are afraid to be associated to because they're looked down upon to society? Who are the outcasts who we can love and show affection to, not be scared to be associated with them, but empathise to want to help and save them? And secondly, I don't know, I felt God telling me, the leper, he was outcast and he wasn't allowed to enter society. And I feel sometimes, I know in the past I've felt, the guilt of sin can make anyone feel uncomfortable or feel like they're not worthy of church or even society. And I just wanted to tell you now that if you feel that way, Jesus wants to touch you and he wants to be with you. So let's just pray about that. God, I pray you guide us and you highlight the people in our lives that we can touch and we can heal and we can save, and not worry about the consequences, but just worry about bringing the kingdom down and bringing them towards you, God. I also pray for people who wake up feeling the guilt of sin that you just heal them, God. Let them know your heart and let them know you with them. Amen. Alright, well, I'm praying for everyone, and I'll see you soon.